Well, this is um, a question that a large number of us parents will have to deal with, if not all of us. Like I explained earlier, that the dynamics of the home front is changing and changing very, very radically. Um, Things have changed from what they used to be. Let me give you an example. And every person of my generation went to a public school, which was mostly free, especially with tuition, primary, secondary, even tertiary. Now things are different. There's a generation of people now who have never seen the four walls of a public school, from their nursery through primary, secondary, and even their universities. And these things cost money. Cost money beyond what one parent might be able to afford. So the need for the two parents to go out and work and make more money to be able to take care of these same children, that need has become rather more imperative in our day now. That said, incidentally, the pressure on the younger folks has also increased. Let me still give you an example. The media has become a major pressure point on younger people. In my days, for instance, the television station did not open on the 3 p.m. and will close by 11:30, 12. And then, so whatever it is you want to have access to, the television will have to be within that space. And there's no way you are going to start from 3 p.m. and your parents will not, because parents also worked less hours and were available at home. Bankers used to close around 3 p.m. in those days, and you were back home and whatever. So, unlike now, somebody is here with their phone. They are here in Nigeria. The body is here in Nigeria. The soul is in Australia. They are receiving content from all over the world, and then their minds are being buffeted and whatever. So the pressure is small. And as God has created it, you are not going to have more than 24 hours in a day. What will happen is that it's going to be a conscious effort on every parent to be able to design what will work for them, a work, home, spiritual life balancing, mix, such a way that not a single part, of the chain suffer. So you are going to have to work more, spend more time building up your career to, so that it will also be able to give better quality life to the family. However, it must be structured in such a way, methodically, be organized about it, that good time within that will be created for the children. Number one, to be able to know what is happening in their lives, what kind of relationships are they involved with, what kind of new interests are they picking up. At every stage of their life, there are things you want to allow them to be exposed to. How do you set boundaries and then, lovingly enforce those boundaries? Sometimes you are showing love by being firm. And it is something you, as a parent, will have to consciously onboard into your schedules. Otherwise, it will make a huge mess of that. Now, I want to say this. I've had people say it in the negative, but I've also seen the positive of it. You know, there are other people aside from you who can be part of the blessing of parenting. There are people that are within the home space, for instance, that you have watched and have trusted perhaps their sense of judgment on things, if only to be able to get some feedback from the activities of this world that you can follow up on and begin to act upon. So, things are changing. Um, Free moments should be free moments. Family moments should be family moments. Some of the things we try to insist on in our family is that okay, everybody has gone out to work, everybody has gone out to school, but when it is family time, it is made as qualitative as possible. And the media is also helping. You know, this last one, let me give you an example. The whole family were scattered all over. You know, only two of us were together in one space. Every other person, about three, you know, beyond here, and then three who are here, I was away somewhere, and then the youngest two were, and we were engaging continuously, using the video format that we're able to talk, celebrate one another, ask questions, and then when it needed to be one-on-one, it was one-on-one. So it may not be as organic as we want it to be, but we can take advantage of it. And then when we now have time for real time, meeting, we begin to plug the holes. So we have to be deliberate about it. We have to ensure that it's something that we prioritize. It's something that we think is important, and it's something that we think we must pursue. Thank you.